This is another Frank Collab.
Welcome back to another episode of the Extremely Casual Gamers podcast with Ali, Chris and Guy. This is a casual gaming podcast for the everyday gamer. And on today's show, we are a man down, but we are a woman up. And I love it because I'm finally outnumbering you, Guy. Well, the girls are.
Yeah.
We have the host of ZM's Bree Clint and also the host of Celebrity Treasure Island and social media star and author. There's so many titles that she carries, but Bree Tomasel, you're joining us today.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Guy doesn't know where to look because there's so many boobs in the room.
That is true.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as there's more boobs, I immediately actually have to look at all of them.
That is one thing I do know about Guy.
Yeah.
Loves a pussy. No. So Chris is not here. Clearly.
Speaking of tits, Chris isn't here.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Where is that boob?
Well, he says he went to the NRL Magic Round over in Brizzy, but he's
Brizzy.
extended his trip.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's gone to Turkey as well.
Wait. Oh, to get a hair transplant.
Hair
He's
plugs.
getting the old hair plugs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
So
his
he'll be
teeth
back.
done.
Yeah, his teeth done.
I got a message from a turkey plastic surgeon on Instagram the other day.
Oh, so didn't Tegan from
Yes.
My FM Breakfast as
Same
well?
place.
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
Awful.
Yeah.
I was like, what do they think I need done?
Yeah, but was it first like shock and awe and like F you, and then there was a moment of like,
Wait a
well,
second.
I mean, if it's for free,
free,
you know,
what
if it's
would
for
I get
if
done?
it's a social plug, you know,
Yeah.
then why not?
Yeah, well, you are aging up, eh?
Upgrade the chuzzies.
I don't know what chuzzies
Yeah,
are.
mate, is Chuzzy's pussy?
Chuzzies are buzzies.
Oh,
Oh, are they?
Chuzzies. Okay,
Oh,
got it.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, chuzzies are when you get a little bit older.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
And they're lower.
Because buzzies are more bouncy, more
Yeah.
perky, and chuzzies are more chewy.
Would it be like
Gotcha.
druzzies, like they droop?
Oh,
That's when you
Druzzies.
get quite a bit older.
Yeah,
Oh,
druzzies.
druzzies.
Okay, buzzies, then chuzzies, then druzzies. It's
That's
kind of like
the
a Pokemon evolution, isn't it?
is.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, nice. Okay, well, as you can hear, there are lots of women here today. Lots of female skin
Yeah.
content.
Look, at my house, I'm surrounded by women at home anyway.
true.
So
You're in
this
your
is,
element.
I'm always one of the gals. I'm always at the bloody wriggle and rhyme classes, and it's always the mums and me and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm fine.
That is very cute. Oh my
That
goodness.
is adorable.
Okay, on today's show, Guy, you got a game for us to play.
Yeah, you mentioned that, Bree. Obviously, you're the host of Celebrity Treasure Island.
Yes.
So you two are now team captains
Oh.
of a Celebrity Treasure Island team each.
I've always wanted
However,
to.
the people that you're picking, it's going to be like high school football and stuff, where or PE class where you pick your teams.
Gotcha.
But they're all going to be video game characters.
Okay.
So then you pick your teams, and then we'll figure out which team's going to be victorious.
Okay,
on
love
the
that.
island.
I love
yeah,
this.
Yeah, yeah.
I love this.
Love that. And if you don't know, Celebrity Treasure Island in New Zealand is on TVNZ Plus, which we are also on. Hello there.
Hello.
Guys.
So give that a watch because the season is banging. I have been crying. I have been laughing.
great season.
It is-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Been
great
good.
season.
Yeah.
Do you reckon now that Bree's been on, and now we're on TVNZ, maybe next year we'll be on Celebrity Treasure Island?
Maybe.
I know Chris wants to be on it.
I'd do
He
it.
was gunning for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he messaged me. And I did everything I could, but they said, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, right.
Once-
See
yeah.
how the hair plugs in Turkey turn
Yeah,
out.
of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
I'd do it. If you could put in a word for me. Why don't all three of us do it at the same time? That'd be fun.
That'd be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Would you pretend not to know each other?
Oh, everyone.
I'd pretend not to know Ellie.
Oh.
No, actually, probably Chris. Chris can rub people up the wrong way. So I reckon if everyone's like, that Chris guy's a bit of a dick, I'm like, oh, I know.
I know.
Imagine doing a podcast with him. That'd be awful, wouldn't it? My goodness.
All right, maybe next year. Maybe
Maybe
next
next
year.
year.
He's going to listen to this and be really annoyed.
He
What do you
is.
mean I rub people up the wrong way?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Now, Bree, also, you've got a segment today. You want to chat Pokemon. Because
Yes.
you've brought a prop. Or lots of props. I don't
Lots
know.
of props.
Lots of props.
And I know, Guy, you're
Yeah.
kind of just moving into that world of collecting of the cards.
I've moved in and then I've taken my foot out a little bit. I think
Okay.
I went in too deep. I
Classic.
said this on the
What do you think
podcast
this
last
is,
week.
hokey pokey?
That's the one foot in. That's me in general when it comes to whenever I hyperfixate on something. So at the moment, the brakes are on.
Yeah.
But I'm still keeping an eye on it
Yeah, okay, love it.
because there's a new Pokemon card set coming out like next week, I think.
Okay.
Chaos Rising. So I'll probably buy some of those.
This might reinvigorate.
Yeah.
your
I brought my
hyperfixation.
Pokemon cards as well, and when I got them out,
Okay.
I was like, oh yeah, no, I actually do.
okay.
I was picking them out because I've got a little binder and everything now.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
the binder really takes it up a notch.
It does,
Yeah,
yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
Guy is not diagnosed ADHD, but I've been trying to diagnose him for years. Bree obviously is diagnosed, so there's
Yeah.
two right here. We understand
I'm
the
pretty
whole.
sure I am. Yeah.
We'll give you our analysis at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah, and it'll be $500.
Yeah. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't gone, because doesn't it cost money?
A little bit.
It does, yeah.
Does a little bit. But anyway, I've also got a couple of anecdotes. We've got some gaming news. And Guy, you've got some listener feedback there.
I do have some listener feedback. Now, you can join our Facebook group, Extremely Casual Group for Extremely Casual Gamers, or hit us up on Instagram, Extremely Casual Gamers Podcast. Quick one from Melanie. So I finally got the full version of the new game Outbound and can highly recommend. It's quite a peaceful game. So if you're after a peaceful game, Outbound is the one.
Okay.
And then there's a big thread. This one's from Sean. Thank you, Sean. I constantly have gameplay paralysis, not knowing what to play and ultimately playing nothing. Do other people have this too?
Absolutely.
Lots of people joining in.
Yep.
And then what's the most gay? Yep, when most games just don't tap into the dopamine, it's quite hard. Sometimes you need to make the conscious choice to keep at it to get into the groove of it. That's from Kerry. Heaps of people joining in on the conversation. But do you guys get... I mean, you've been in a state of paralysis since, I think, we started.
Yeah, 2023 probably.
Yeah, August 2023, I think, is when you started having your paralysis.
Yeah, no.
I'm in it at the moment, though.
Yeah,
Are
you get
you?
it?
Yeah, I'm in it at the moment. I was deep into Elden Ring
Okay.
because I hadn't played
That's
it before.
a real hard game.
Totally.
All
It's
right.
really hard. And I was like, I'm never going to play it. But then Chris says, give it a go. And I actually quite enjoyed it. I played about 12 hours. And then I think one of my kids got sick. In terms, not like sick, not like,
Yeah.
oh no. It's like a cold.
Yeah.
But then ever since then, there's just been a constant stream of snot in my house
Yeah.
from
I
at
mean,
least one of us.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then my dog had to have surgery. My cat died. Like it's
Yeah,
just
there's
been,
a
and
lot.
like my
So
Miller,
sorry,
my
I didn't
baby
know your
is,
cat
my baby
died.
Miller is like going through. It's just been really.
A lot.
I'm just knackered.
Yeah,
It
so
sounds like you're making excuses like I make excuses
Yeah.
for not going to the gym.
It is. This is very much like not going to the gym. But yeah, I want to get back into Elden Ring, and I will this week. But I am in a state of just, I just can't be bothered.
Yeah. I
Elden Ring,
feel
you need to be locked in.
Yeah.
You do.
But in terms of just playing video games, I've played Fortnite a few times. I actually do want to play the new James Bond game that comes out this week, I think, or in the next week.
Oh yeah.
But apart from that, I'm not playing anything.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, but
Well,
I'm in a paralysis at the moment.
I get that. I mean, obviously, as everyone knows that listens, I don't often game. And
You're on a whole podcast about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I get work like I'm not into it when I'm burnt out particularly because for me it's it's the task initiation and like getting the inertia of what I'm doing here and moving it across to the game. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And even like you getting interrupted in general by your sicknesses and stuff. It's like your inertia for Elden Ring has been interrupted and then
Yeah.
as a potential ADHDer, sometimes it's hard to go back to something you were doing.
Yeah.
That's what I find anyway. But I'm pleased to announce, guys, that I did some gaming on the plane. I actually did
you?
some
Did you now?
gaming. I did. I downloaded Firewatch on my Switch.
I've been meaning to play that. That
Yes.
sounds cool.
Firewatch.
So it's more of a story walkthrough narrative game. There's still a little bit of action, but you're more just doing tasks and you're radioing into a Firewatch tower and you're in another Firewatch tower. It's it's mainly narrative and simulation is what I'd kind of say. Very relaxing, very interesting, and I'm getting kind of hooked to the like curiosity of the story.
Is there
and
any
stuff.
drama? Is there any like jeopardy?
It's a mystery. There's mystery. So like, there's all these things that they're finding, and they're trying to work out what is the story. Why did this all happen? So that's what's hooked me to. Is like I know there's something to figure out in
Yeah.
the end.
I love a story walkthrough.
yeah.
I mean, I know The Last of Us is too intense for you.
Yeah, maybe
But
a
is
little
it
bit.
like a less intense version of that?
Yeah, probably. It's so not intense. Like it's so peaceful. And people have recommended this to me for years. Actually, this is one of the biggest games that's been recommended to me, and I thought, stuff it. I'll finally while I'm in this
Yeah.
tin can.
Was this
trapped?
the flight to your holiday or back?
Both.
Oh, both.
Guys,
Shut
both.
up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I played a little bit of gaming on holiday, and this is the thing as well. I think, first of all, I'm stuck in a tin cans. I've got no other things I can do. But at the same time, I think when I'm relaxed, I'm more prone to like open up a video game. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I need to invest my whole self into it. So yes, I've been gaming. Are you playing anything at the moment, Bree?
I am in a big state of paralysis in terms of gaming. Not long ago, I managed to convince my partner to play It Takes Two.
Oh, yeah.
And we played that for quite a bit, and then we got stuck in this part where we just couldn't pass it, and so we just got so frustrated.
Yeah.
And that's where we left it. But we played it for like a good couple of weekends.
Oh, that's cool.
Which
Do you
was
remember
fun.
which bit got you stuck?
It was some part it was like in a workshop, and you like go up onto this platform, and then there's a bunch of like glass bottles, and we couldn't figure out how to get through these bloody glass
Is that when
bottles.
one of you's got a hammer
Yes.
on your back? Because I think you just smash it with a hammer.
No, we tried.
Oh, I can't even remember now. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll come round and me and Sam can jump on it for you.
Me immediately mansplaining it. Like, I think you just.
Well,
have you
Bree.
tried using the hammer that's strapped to your back? Out.
No, I reckon we tried for a good hour.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so there's a point where it just gets, for me, it gets to a point where it's not worth trying anymore. The dopamine's now gone. It's not worth the payoff for me. But maybe I can help you out because I've clocked it with Sam.
Have you guys finished that game?
We have, but it took us about 2 years.
Yeah.
And what's the follow-on game?
Split Fiction.
Split Fiction.
That is
That's a
like
banger.
an amazing game.
Would you say
It
it's like
is.
a next level up from
Yes,
It Takes
big
Two?
time.
Because
It is a
I was
little
like, I kind of want to play this one, and then I'll play that other one.
Yeah.
But we never got there.
It's definitely leveled up in the intensity, and I think the difficulty is ever so slightly more, but it's not enough. It's not like a huge jump, but just visually, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so good.
It's incredible.
I love that game. I wish it's one of those games you always see people be like, "What's a game that you wish you could play again for the first time?" Or,
Yeah.
like reset your brain.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
definitely one of
I
them.
feel
Me
like I
too.
wish I could replay the original Pokemon Game Boy game again.
Yeah.
Which I have. I pulled my Game Boy out a couple of weeks ago, and I've been playing that on and off.
Nice.
Been doing a few hours on the old Game Boy. But it's so weird because I bought a refurbished Game Boy Color.
Yeah,
But it's so weird because there's no backlight in the Game Boy.
yeah,
And so you need to be in like direct light when you're playing it.
yeah. And
It's
you're like,
so
how did we do
weird.
it as kids?
Yeah.
What
And
you
then-
need is Chris, because Chris will refurbish it for you, and he'll put in a backlit, LED light and everything.
He
I
did
need
it.
to hire him to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he loves that stuff, doesn't he?
And didn't he put in a USB-C?
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Genius.
He made like that. The case was like he replaced the case with like an aluminum one or aluminium. Don't know why I said it like that. Aluminium one. Yeah,
The American listeners will love that though.
That's
Yeah.
for you.
Aluminum.
Yeah, he went all out.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
shit.
Very smart boy, isn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's so
it's-
smart.
Don't give him too.
Yeah,
much
actually, no,
credit.
he's dumb.
That's a bit mean.
Yeah, it's a bit mean, actually. I'll pull it back in the middle. He's all right. Gaming news. In New Zealand last week, it was the old, oh, now I've forgotten what it was called. It was the old NZ Game Week. No, what's it called? Hang on.
Oh, the NZ Game Week.
The game week of NZ.
I love that week.
NZ Games Fest was last week.
Yes.
So this is kind of like a big fest, where everyone, there's little events and stuff like that. It looks like I'm looking at inappropriate images, but that's just in the article.
They're the chuzzies I'm getting.
Those are. That's AI. Surely.
Yeah, it's definitely
Surely.
AI. But it was NZ Games Fest last week, and so at the end of that week, they had NZ Game Awards, which is also known as the PAVs, because it's also with Australia. So it's kind of like
the
a
PAVs.
little
very
awards
good.
the good old
ceremony.
Pavs.
Now, I hate to say this as Kiwi, I haven't really heard of many of these games. But I just wanted to give it a shout out because if you do want to try a New Zealand or Australian kind of indie game, then the winners for the perfect recipe, excellence in design, was Beyond These Stars. So I'm just going to list them.
Yeah.
People
Okay,
may not
great.
have played them.
Let's see if we've heard of any of them.
Yeah, the Poetic Serving, Excellence in Narrative, Unhomely was the winner. Then Beyond These Stars won the Accessible Ambrosia, which is Excellence in Accessibility. Excellence in Visual Art was Rollick and Roll. Have you guys still not heard
I've
of
heard of
those?
all of these.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Excellence in Audio, Tito, and then but there's a few more. But then the Slice of Heaven Grand Prize, which is a Dave Dobbin reference, was Total Chaos. They won it. So
Nice.
if you want to check out some kind of
Total
indie...
Chaos.
Yeah, Total Chaos. I've never heard of it.
I've heard of Tito.
Oh, have you?
Tito's a fun game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it like a puzzle game? It sounds like Tetris.
It's like a platformer game.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Yeah.
That's very cool. So yeah, I just wanted to shout out some local made indie New Zealand games.
Nice.
What about you? Got any news?
It is a little bit of a news. It's more of a discussion off the back of it. Did you see the interview with Kylie Jenner?
Yeah, I was going to
Yes.
bring this as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Gamer.
Kylie Jenner had a sit-down meeting with a guy, a YouTuber, and she spoke about how she loves Zelda. And she says Zelda is probably one of the best games. And it's made headlines because it's Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, wait, she's a girl.
Yeah.
And she likes a video game.
It makes it so much harder.
Yeah, so there's obviously a lot of people that think that's awesome. It's like, yeah, cool, Zelda, great choice. But then majority of the comments that I saw were just men who were like, I bet she hasn't even played it, or well done, water is wet, like pointing out the fact that, yeah, of course Zelda is a good game. Like this,
Stop gatekeeping
they're
Zelda.
critiquing her take because they're like, yeah, of course it's a good game. You know, so I just found it, it's like, where can she win?
Exactly, she can't.
can't.
I
She
saw
can't
another comment was like, oh, she just wants to look cool and fit in with the normies. Like, as if she's trying to say, I'm a gamer, I'm relatable. But, like, I genuinely believe she's a gamer.
She doesn't need to win over anybody.
Exactly.
No, she's
know?
a billionaire.
Yeah.
She doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
Literally.
there's lots of people that love her. She just wants to talk about a video game that she likes.
Exactly, like, let her do it. And
Yeah.
also, she mentioned that when she was younger, she loved Halo.
Yes.
Yeah. And I
She
was
said
like,
that she played like Halo 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Like, that's rad.
And I love hearing that there's a Jenna Kardashian that loves video games. 'Cause
Yeah.
again, like, there's always sneaky gamers everywhere. We all game.
Yeah.
And I think, look, I know people have their opinions on the Kardashian-Jenner clan, but I personally, yes, they could do some stuff, some things better. Yes, they've got a lot of wealth, blah, 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 like every other billionaire that we don't give as much shit to, apparently. But I actually admire that family because they're one of the only families that is like a matriarchal kind of family that's got big. Like, I admire it because it's women who are leading that. And I feel like they're therefore more prone to hate like that. Like, people are quicker to shoot them down with anything they do. But I think it's great to see, I know, look, you might not want to call them role models all the time because some of the beauty standards, not great. Yes, totally appreciate that. But two things can be true. I still think they're a great example for just hard work and hustling women, you know, who love video games. Well, Kylie does, and she's my favorite. I love Kylie.
Is she? I didn't know that she was your favourite.
Kim's my favorite. I think Kim's rad.
Yeah. And Chloe's my other one. But yeah, I think Kylie and Chloe are my faves.
I've got the Kim Kardashian Fortnite skin.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, I use it all the
I
time.
missed out on that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, who was your fave Kardashian Jenner?
I feel like I've gone through different phases.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like Chloe was my favourite for ages.
Yeah.
And then I think I loved Kylie for a bit.
Yeah.
And then I loved Chris too.
Oh,
I think Chris is hilarious.
She's so funny.
And I also love Kim. I
Yeah.
think, Kim gets the most shit because she's
Totally.
the most famous.
Yeah.
But I think there's one thing, like, if you truly have watched that show over the years, like, she's a fantastic businesswoman. And
She
so
is.
are all of them. you
Totally.
know? Like, they're so good at business and they're so smart at marketing and
Yes.
what they've done
Totally.
with their empire. They're genius.
I know
agree.
if Chris was here, he'd say his favorite is Caitlyn.
Oh,
That's his
yeah,
favourite.
that's his favourite Jenner.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
Yeah,
And
nice.
is his favourite.
Yeah.
Big
oh.
Olympics fan.
Yeah,
Big
loves
Olympic fan.
loves the decathlon.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
But yes, I saw that too, Guy, and I thought that was pretty cool just to know that one of the little Jenners loves playing video games, and she was like really into Zelda. Like, she was talking about it and as if she's in love with it, which I thought was really cute.
I was like,
Speaking of Zelda,
no.
the rumors that they're doing the old movie.
There's no rumours. It's confirmed. They were filming here in New Zealand.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I
It's all done.
ran into someone I know who was working on set.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's all wrapped.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all done, yeah.
Oh, that'll be interesting. I mean, I've never played it, so I won't understand the movie. But maybe I should, because now that Kylie, my influencer gal, has talked about it, I want to play it.
Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there's been a bit of a spike in people playing Zelda, or at least interest in Zelda.
Exactly.
Because Kylie's mentioned it.
Exactly.
It is one of the OG, like, you know, it's on the same level as Mario
Totally.
for me. Like, I feel like it is up there with, one of those original, like, huge cult following games.
Yeah,
Agreed.
and it's also, for me, I see Zelda as, because there's so many games before it. You know, you got Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild as the two most recent, but it goes so far back, and it's changed how it looks for so many years. It's got such a deep lore, like there's so much background to it that I feel like it's too much for me to ingest.
Yes.
It reminds me of like Final Fantasy. Like, you've got people that love those games and played the originals and play it all the way through.
Yeah.
And for me, it's just too much of an undertaking.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
I don't know. I truly don't believe I'll be getting into those games.
Yeah.
ADHD.
Yeah.
Too much. There's too much. Can't do any of it.
It's like, to me, it's like saying, hey, read all of the Harry Potters and the Lord of the Rings and what's the other ones? Game of Thrones. That to me is like, read all three of those books or all three of those series in a week.
Never.
Yeah. No. So yeah, I feel like
What if someone said to you, they were like, I will give you $1 million,
Yeah.
but you have to read all of the Lord of the Rings, all of Harry Potter, and what was the other one?
Game of
Game of Thrones.
And all of Game of Thrones, but you need to do it in a week.
Ooh.
I would give it a red hot crack for $1 million.
As if you're not going to give it a go.
Yeah, I would.
How much of it do you have to retain? You know?
Yeah.
It's a great question.
It's a great question.
There needs to be some way of proving that you aren't just skipping
I guess
through.
at the end of each book, there's like a quick quiz,
Spot
and you
quiz.
have to hit like, 8 out of 10 in order for you to proceed.
What would be the read hours, I wonder, to see if you could even...
That's the thing. This, like, some of those are so big.
Yeah.
And the text is small.
I'm
Like-
the slowest reader in the world.
Like, weirdly, you wouldn't think it, but Lord of the Rings, book-wise, I think is the shortest. The 3 of them.
really?
I've got all 3 books at home. Haven't read them.
Nice.
But I know that Harry Potter's got some fat ones, and like
Yeah.
in Game of Thrones, like all of them are big chunky things.
Yes. I also find it hard sometimes to read fantasy personally because it's a lot of like brain work to like visualize and like know what they're trying to say. Whereas
Totally.
now that I've seen the movies with Harry Potter, I actually read the books after and I preferred it because I already had like visualizations of those characters. Whereas I find it hard to just pick a book up and
I read a lot of fantasy, and you'll go into a new chapter and be like, heir of the Shmimina folk. And you're like, what? It's like so many words and places and people, and you just like, there's like
It's
all these
hard
different
work.
names, like Denethor and Smegafor.
You guys
and
would hate Dungeons and Dragons.
oh well, I mean I've played it.
Because you
but-
need to have a good imagination.
I love Dungeons and Dragons. At the
Yeah.
moment, I'm listening to a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, and I'm watching an anime that's based off of Dungeons and Dragons. Like and I'm also
it's
reading
deep.
a fantasy book.
Oh, you're
So I've
way
got like,
well into it.
I've got 3 fantasy like storylines to follow that I like jump
Yeah.
in between.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I have played D&D only because I was with Viva La Dirt League and played it. I liked the performance element of it and like the improv.
True.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But the world lore behind it and like knowing
Oh,
what
yeah,
class
totally.
and race, I'm like, like
Do you D&D?
I did a little bit with my brother's big
Yeah.
into that and has been since he was in high school.
Awesome.
And I connected with my brother when we were younger because there was one time they needed someone pulled out last second and I was like, well, how can it be? And I really enjoyed it. I mean, I loved games kind of. I mean, do you guys remember the game? This will be a throwback.
Yeah.
The game, and it came on a VHS and it was called Atmosphere.
No.
And so you put the VHS into your TV, and then there's a board game element, and there's this guy that comes up and he's like, "Welcome. This is what is about to happen." And then so you play this board game, and then every now and then there'll be like a lightning strike, and this guy who looks like he's gonna kill you. He's like, "Man, whoever's doing this," and it was I freaking loved it.
That's awesome.
oh my gosh, fun. I've
Yeah.
never heard of it.
My atmosphere. It's had a few different names, but I remember, when we played it, it was called Atmosphere.
Yeah.
It was such a good game.
Was it something that like the timing sometimes would be off because you'd be rolling and you'd be doing something, and then he'd be like, "Yeah," you're like, "Shut up."
Yeah, but I loved it.
Yeah,
It was
wow.
so
Well,
good.
we want to do a Dungeons and Dragons like spin-off sort of campaign series to this podcast
Gotcha.
as well. So we'll have to get you in.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be fun.
I'd love
Because
that.
JP, our producer, he's going to be he's a dungeon master.
I know he's a big
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragoner.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
So we'll get that rolling.
Yeah,
And I'll buy a old school game of Atmosphere on eBay somewhere, and we can play that.
my
Maybe
gosh.
you could be the person for us. So we'll be in the campaign, and then just you'll hide under the desk, and every now and then you go, "Yeah."
Farted.
So- Shut up, Bree.
yes, keen as.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I love it. All right, now, Bree, would you like to present whatever you've brought along with
Yes.
us?
Well, hang on. Should we at least acknowledge the fact that both of you have got some insane like life updates in the
you
last?
both do.
Yes.
Okay, Bree.
I feel like I'll go real quick because obviously Ellie
Oh.
is on this podcast. I announced that my partner and I were having a baby.
So cool. Yeah, so exciting. So
And now I when I saw this, because obviously I didn't know that you guys were even trying for kids. So when you did your announcement post, there's a restaurant in New Zealand called Prego.
Yes.
Which everyone calls Prego. And then you guys took a cute photo with your partner holding a belly, you're holding some pasta in
Yeah.
front of Prego, and you announced that you're having a baby. I saw that and I just thought you were just being funny. I was like, hey, man, that's like commitment to the bit, because I thought you were just at Prego and you walked around to the car park holding your plate. I was like, oh my God, the restaurant must have thought they were so crazy, taking a photo, and then you just walked the way back. And then it wasn't until your actual post that you put for the ZM where you actually announced and everyone's crying. I was like, man, they're really committing to the bit. I was like, talk to my wife. I was like, are they having a kid? She's like, yes.
Did you not notice Sophia's bump?
Well, I can push my stomach out. So I thought Sophia was just like really committing.
Fair,
I was like, man, she's had a lot of garlic bread and water and it's just like pushed out.
It's a food baby.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you guys.
So happy for you guys. I know it's a tough road in general, but then
What the hell would you know?
Well, I've tried many times and
Ellie's like, I've been to Prego and I've eaten a lot.
It's really tough.
And it's never happened for me at Prego.
I'm still waiting for mine. But it is tough.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, and very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah, we're just getting the baby room and all that stuff ready. And
That's the best part. Well, obviously having the kid's the best part,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy and his missus dropped us over the nicest gift.
Oh, did you? What was it? Where's mine? I mean, I'm not pregnant.
Get pregnant then.
Do you need baby stuff?
Yeah, actually, I do need some nappies for myself.
Yeah. A powder for that nappy rash.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so very exciting stuff. But crazy. Let's hear your news, Ellie, because I could not believe it. My jaw dropped to the floor, Guy, when I heard this news.
No, yeah, well, obviously you guys have already talked about it on the podcast, but Sam did propose to me in Italy on Lake Como in Bellagio, and so yes, there's finally a ring on it there. Yay, it's happening. We're not on the rocks, but he's got me a rock, if you know what I mean.
I'm so excited for you.
Did you have that joke preloaded?
A little bit. I was like, it was off the cuff.
Yeah, straight off the dome.
Straight off the dome. No, these two always joke that me and Sam are like on the rocks, but we're clearly not, because he's put a ring on it.
Because no one's ever proposed to their girlfriend when they're having troubles to see if they're fine.
Yeah.
No one's ever done that.
That never happened.
No, but it was lovely. Bless Sam. He took this ring everywhere around the world, because he went to Bangladesh first, and
oh my God,
he took photos of himself with the ring in all these locations.
I was going to say, I bet he did that.
He did, and including at the wedding that we were attending in Italy, while I was over there somewhere, he got the ring out, took a selfie with it, and I obviously didn't see it, but I know he was getting a bit ballsy there. But no, it was very sweet. He wrote me a poem, which was really cute, and he read it to me on this balcony. Yeah, it was very sweet. So very happy, and I didn't expect it. I actually genuinely didn't, even though it's been 9 years. I genuinely actually didn't expect it to happen on that trip.
Yeah.
But yeah, very
what a
very
great
happy.
spot to do it.
Lovely photo.
Yeah,
of course he nailed the photo.
I know, and I genuinely thought he was just setting up a photo, because we always take photos together. So I was like, oh yeah, let's take a cute photo on the balcony. And then he set it up, and then he was walking out with a little book in his hand, and it was the look on his face, and he's like, I've got something to read you. And I was like, oh my God, it's happening. Oh my God.
He's leaving me.
And then so that moment I knew, but then I didn't know what to do with my hands and my face, and I was just like, as he's reading it, I was like, you can see me, because he actually filmed it. You can actually see me in the video, like swapping my hands around and
nice.
not knowing what to do. But it was very sweet. So yeah, well done to Sam. He nailed it. So big. We're grown-ups now, Bree. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you two, you having a kid, you're engaged. I've got a couple of kids. What the hell's Chris doing? He's just getting drunk.
Yeah.
At Magic Round.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I would watch the NRL.
Oh,
Did you guys see, though, that article that came out last week, and it said the age that science says you actually become an adult?
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I imagine I feel like it's probably later for men than it is women.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, 31?
Yeah, I was going to say 32, 33.
It's fucking 32.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, so I've only been an adult for technically a year, almost 2.
Same. Okay.
So Chris is only, 10 years behind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I believe that, though. I actually reckon in the last 1 or 2 years, my brain has changed. Like, I feel different. Obviously, I've grown, but I do feel like my brain's matured in the last 2 years.
Now, I don't want to take any credit for that, but we've been doing the podcast for 2 years.
Oh, because I'm hanging out with these smart boys.
You're hanging out with some really defined gentlemen.
Some smart boys.
Yeah, some smart boys.
Develop your brain in ways you could never by yourself.
That's it. I'm just a girl who
Yeah.
needs help from the boys.
Of course, yes. Happy to
Please
help.
explain things to me. So you get the hammer and you...
That's the thing, little lady. Just smash the bottles. It's not that hard.
Beautiful stuff. Also, Bree proposed to Sapphire a few months ago too.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you're
that's
also
happened
getting
as
married.
well.
Yeah.
And Sam took the photo.
Sam
Sam and Ellie were
That's
there.
right.
Yeah, Sam, he should be a bloody wedding / proposal
He'd
photographer,
make,
right?
he'd make a fortune.
I was so obvious when I proposed to Meg because we went to this cute little cottage that we'd been to before, and I was like, "We should go out on the deck and look at the view." And there's like not really a view, so we're like standing out, and then Meg's like, "I think it's happening." And then it was like quite warm outside, but I was like, "I am cold. I'm gonna go get my hoodie," and like walked inside, and then like that's when I got the ring.
Really?
I was like, and then I was like, Meg, I had a whole speech lined up, and then I just didn't say it.
Oh, bless.
But I was
That's
just
cute.
so obvious.
It's hard though, isn't it?
It's terrifying.
It's
Yeah.
so hard.
Yeah, it
She's
would
like,
be.
either he's proposing or he's having a stroke.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
One of the two.
It's how did you go about like picking the ring and stuff? Was that super difficult for
Meg
you?
was like, Meg had given me lots of source material.
Oh, good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I was still nervous. Like I was pretty confident with the ring, and I used I asked her mum for some of her old rings, and I melted those down for the band. So there's like
Save money.
yeah,
Nice.
save money.
Yeah.
Meg's like, oh my god, so it's like an heirloom, and it's a story. I was like, that's right.
That's it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Not because it saved $12. She's very happy with her ring.
Oh,
But
that's good.
I still had so many doubts, even when it was on her hand.
It's
She was,
terrifying.
yeah,
Even when they say, "Oh, I like it," and you're like, "Do you though?"
yeah,
Yeah.
because I can do another one. Is it? No, I can't.
Yeah.
It's like,
This
like it or sell it. That's it.
Oh, cute guys. All right, Bree, you've got some.
Let's do
very-
gaming, eh?
Yeah, let's do some
Yeah.
gaming stuff,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
What have you got in your bag there?
Well, I heard when you guys asked me to come in and do this, and I was like, I haven't been playing too many games. But something that I found, I went home recently
to Australia.
to Australia, and my parents have gotten rid of a lot of our stuff. You know, as you do.
Yeah.
Every time you go home, and there's a bit more and more that they've gotten rid of. And I said to my mum, I was like, "There's one thing that I really want."
Yeah.
And mainly, I think it's when you are going to have a baby or you're going to have kids, you start to think about stuff that you'd want to hand down to your kids. I don't know, it's real weird.
Yeah, true.
But something that I really, really did not want my mum to throw out was my childhood Pokemon
Oh my
card
God.
collection.
You've
Bro.
got like a legitimate Pokemon trading card binder.
Yeah.
That would be worth so much. I wonder how much. Oh my gosh.
So
my
get
God,
this.
Calm down.
Oh my god, I'm
No,
stealing
no,
it.
no.
I'm stealing it. No. I've got a wedding to fund.
You're like, wait.
I don't like my ring. I'm buying another one.
So this is an original 1997 Pokemon card binder.
The binder itself, without
Yeah.
any cards in it's probably
Yeah.
worth a bit to a collector.
And then all the cards. So there's an interesting story behind this binder, right?
Okay.
So my brother and I were both into Pokemon when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm older than my brother, so I got into it earlier, so started
Yeah.
collecting earlier. But we both had binders. We both collected cards, right?
Cute.
My mum has only been able to find one binder.
Oh no.
So looking through this binder, I believe that this is my brother's,
Oh, so yours is lost.
which,
Does he know you've got it?
yes.
It's like, he
Yeah,
does
yeah.
now.
Yeah. But we don't know for sure. But here's the thing is that my mum has one more shed that she has to clean out where she's like, oh, I reckon the other binder will be in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's the thing, and the reason why I think this is my brother's is because I remember having a holographic Charizard.
Really?
Yeah. I remember it because I also remember having a holographic Blastoise,
Oh my
which
gosh.
neither of those are in here. You want to have a look?
Oh my goodness.
so-
Thanks.
It's still up in the air as to where
Wow.
those cards are.
If you do have a holographic Charizard,
Yeah.
obviously the money's in the grading. So if it's a PSA
100%.
10, you're looking at like $50,000.
Yeah.
If it's a PSA 9, you're looking at like $2,000. I've just pulled those numbers out of my ass. But in terms
Yes,
of like,
it's a big difference.
in terms of the difference between 10 and 9,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And you always think like, in your case, I imagine you would get a card and you'd probably put it in the binder.
Yes.
And your brain goes, that's mint condition. But it's not, because they run it through like all of these different cameras that pick up like
Even
a
if
slight
there's like a
dent,
tiny
a
mark.
tiny scratch.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Even anything like, nah, it can't be a 10. Like a 10 is like mint condition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, that's so cool that you've still got it.
Yeah.
I've still, my mum's similar situation. My mum's like, I still think your Pokemon cards are somewhere. because
But you
ours
haven't been able to
haven't been
find
able
them.
to find them. That I know they were in a blue tip-top ice cream container, loose, rolling around. So
Oh, so you didn't have a binder?
we didn't have a binder, but I know that there won't be any PSA 10s in there, and I don't remember us having any like mind-blowing holographics.
Yeah, right.
It's more I
okay.
just want to. I want to hold on. I want to hold
yeah.
them.
It's
cool.
the nostalgia of them too. I mean, but
is.
it's also about the money.
Yeah.
And do you want
Absolutely.
to hear the best cards that I think I've got?
Oh, yeah,
Hit me.
okay.
We've got a holographic Vaporeon,
That's cool.
a holographic Kangaskhan.
Genghis Khan. Didn't know he was a Pokemon.
Kangaskhan?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kangaskhan.
Yeah, play on
That
words.
was a shit
Yeah.
joke, wasn't it?
Don't,
2 for 2.
why you be talking?
Sorry. continue.
But then a holographic Jolteon,
Cool.
holographic Articuno, holographic Zapdos.
Okay.
I
all
mean,
right.
What is Zapdos?
Zapdos, sorry.
That's cool.
Zapdos. Yeah, there's a few in here.
Okay, that's very cool.
Can I have a look?
You sure can.
Oh, I really hope they find your mum finds the other folder.
Same.
That'd be really interesting.
Because
Oh my
I mean,
God,
I've
what a
all
flow-
they're not
throwback.
first edition Pokemon cards because I've done some research around, but they're early ones. They are.
A lot of these
Yeah.
are from the jungle set, which is cool because you can tell because of the little
jungle thing, yeah.
Because me and my brother had one of those. We opened a jungle set and we split it up and everything. And I looked up recently that if we had decided to when we were 8 and 10, because of course we would have sat there and gone, no, Ross, let's wrap this in plastic and not open it, keep it in mint condition instead of open it and play with it. We would have a $50,000 box of cards because that's what those.
Wow, is that what they're
That's
worth?
what they're worth now.
Oh my
Holy
god.
Like an unopened jungle set, yeah, about 50 grand.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
All we had to do was
crazy.
just not
Not
open
play
it.
with it, yeah.
You know.
Have you guys seen those videos where people go to certain places that sell Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
And they'll like move the shelf where they originally were sitting, and there'll be like
Oh,
a
like a
packs
dusty
that have-
box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and packs that have fallen down underneath.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, that's really cool though. I've not seen
yeah.
like original Pokemon kind of. I know they're not OG necessarily, but I haven't seen cards like that in years since probably primary school.
Yeah.
I never collected them.
I like
Oh.
watching. People open packets of Pokemon cards, especially when they buy like original packs from this era. That they'll spend $2,500 on just the pack unopened.
And
in
you
the
don't know
hopes-
what's in there.
in the hopes that there's a great card, and they'll be like, all right, let's open this pack, and they'll open it. It's just nothing. Like, there'll be no good holographics, nothing. And the complete value of the cards is probably like $17, but they've dropped $2,500 on it. It's gambling with pictures.
It is, isn't
you know,
it?
it's gambling with cute little.
It literally is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Ellie's hero Logan Paul.
Yes.
Ellie, big fan of
Yeah,
the
big fan of the Paul brothers.
big
Yeah.
fan of the Paul
Love
brothers.
them.
If you didn't know,
Yeah, love
and
them.
it's like Logan when he went on this quest where he went and bought like whole boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he was paying like, because there's no guarantee that
No.
there's a heap of
Yeah.
like cards in there that are going to be worth however much money.
Yeah.
But he was paying like 1.2 million, I think, for a box or something.
Insane, eh?
Yeah,
and then he
he-
sold that one recently, eh?
He sold
one
the
of them.
Pikachu Illustrator card because there's only 10 of them,
Like
and he
15
had
million, didn't he?
something ridiculous in the high millions. Yeah.
I
It's the only graded 10, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
most it's the rarest of Pokemon
Yes.
cards.
Yeah. I find it fascinating that us as humans, we put value on things like that that are actually
Crazy, eh?
just pieces
Totally.
of card. It's so interesting to me. That's my thought. Thanks for tuning in.
She's back.
That was such a shit.
She is
What is-
obviously
what is
well
it?
rested.
420.
Best
And,
be-
yeah, and she's firing on all cylinders.
My gummies kicked in. No, jokes.
Guys, isn't it crazy?
Crazy, man, that we just love these bits of paper. That's great.
I got here just a few minutes before after you guys. It wouldn't surprise me if you just had a gummy before I arrived.
I mean, should I do one day before the podcast and see if it's a different performance? Medicinal, of course, prescribed only.
Yeah.
Not illegal that I'm taking.
Do you remember when
the
Meg
doctor.
took a gummy to play PlayStation and she picked the wrong game? I went to a Warriors game and she said, I'm going to have a little half a gummy and play some PlayStation. I downloaded this really I think it was like Akira Bridge of the Wild, something like a really low impact game.
Gotcha.
Cozy game.
And she was playing it and I get a text from her and she's like, God, this game's really intense. I'm like, what? No, it's not. And then she sent me a picture of the PlayStation. She was playing Helldivers. So she's like,
Helldivers is
yeah.
so intense.
And she's just sitting there like, as a guy running around being attacked by all these bugs. She's like, ah! Like tripping balls. I was like, Meg, turn off the PlayStation.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, you don't want to end up doing that. We're not used to it.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking, do you want to do your thing now, or do you want to do it in the DLC? What are your thoughts?
How long have we been chatting? 40 minutes?
40 minutes.
Let's do it as a DLC, eh?
Yeah, I reckon
yeah,
we
yeah.
can. And
Let's
we'll
DLC
include
it.
Bree, and
Yeah,
it'll just
yeah.
be 10 minutes. Yeah, I feel like that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know, what do you reckon?
Look at Ellie. She's straight back in,
Yes,
anchoring.
yeah, anchoring away.
Telling us what to do.
G2G.
Yeah, Bree's like, I also have to go, so can you hurry up?
Yeah.
Hey, but thank you for tuning in this week. Chris will be back next week, and
With a new set of teeth.
yeah, and balls. No, he will, no, not funny. That's the third joke that's just not land. It's not funny.
Let us sit
I
in it.
need to go. Okay, we'll see you next week. Bye.